I tell everybody about, work at home jobs. Say, it's not a scam, it's real, it's real, it's really real.
I got a job. I had never done anything like this, by the way. So I had to totally step outside my comfort zone.
I'm actually paying off credit cards now that we used to live off of, and people do that. They find other ways to become reliant. And that was great. It's great to be making a change and to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Fall came, like the really serious fall of the coal mines.
You go from doing something your entire life to not knowing where your next penny was going to come, where your dollar's going to come, how are you going to feed your kids. So it's stuff that really hits home.
Laid off, just a bunch of people getting laid off.
We grew up in poverty, didn't have much growing up, and then I got pregnant young, got married young, the whole story of a small community life. We couldn't pay our bills. There was, we were both working. I was either not working at all, or my husband was working at a factory, not happy, and that's not what we wanted. My husband and I both have college degrees, and even though he had a college degree, he was a warehouse manager, making more money than I would ever make as a teacher, but the factory closed down. And so, and we had just bought a house. Everybody around here right now is in the same boat. There's not enough money to go around, not enough jobs to go around, and even if you have a degree and have a job, it's just not enough anymore to do one thing. And so it looked, pretty gloomy for a while, so I understand people when they feel disparity. And so you make almost a list. Okay, this is where I want to be, and you cross off things that can't get you there.
What was on your list?
Sleeping all day. That was not going to get me where I wanted to be. And that's really all I wanted to do at that time. Honestly, and that's what people do. They get stuck in ruts of where, okay, I don't have any goals, I don't have a job, I'm just going to be here. And they fall into unhealthy habits, and then they don't know where they were or how they got there or where they're going. And so you have to stop and think, okay, where do I want to be and how can I get there?
The kind of life that I grew up in, I never thought at a certain age that I would ever do or be anything, because it was that bad, and there's not a lot here. We just don't have kind of any hope for jobs in a way. I have a 10-year-old daughter now, so it was scary. You have to get out of that mindset that this is all I'm ever going to be, or this is all I'm ever going to do.
Because my life isn't over yet. I want to do something. And if I don't want to go to McDonald's and flip hamburgers, because to me, where I came from, that is a college kid's job. You have starter jobs, and then they grow you into a career. And I never could find that here. And we can't blame these people because there's no industry here. And even when there is an industry here, it's only for the men. And that's not fair. I'm just going to say that. And I know there's a lot of people around here that do not want to hear that. And I apologize. With everything in me, I apologize. But I can't just leave and move away now because my mom's too old to travel. So I was praying and hoping for something. And then this came in. So thank God somebody brought something in here so that you can live where you choose to want to be and still have something in your life. The first couple of times you work at home, though, you're kind of like, it's a little bit mind-boggling in the beginning, but then once you get used to it, you're like, wow. And just a year ago, I was in the projects taking care of my mom, and I've just bought a piece of land and I'm building a home in a year.
It just seemed almost like it wasn't real at first because I had never had much experience with that area and didn't know anybody who had. So I was like, well, I'll apply. And I thought, they will never pay me. This is never actually going to happen, because who does that? And then they actually paid me, and it kept going, and I love doing it.
Well, first, I'm at home. As you see, I love my office. I feel like I'm at home. I mean, I love it. And I knew there had to be something out there that suited me. And this is it. It's the way to go. I mean, it really is. You still get the atmosphere of your home, but you're in the office. So, honestly, you can actually come to work in pajamas at the bottom, suit and tie at the top. It's like that. It is. It's awesome. So when you find something like this, it feels good, you know, to know that you're not by yourself on this and there is hope for you. Because there is hope. Just because you're in a small community doesn't mean you have to be stuck doing nothing with yourself, because you can. You can find employment, and it feels good.
It's changed my life. Work is something that you do and not somewhere you go. It totally changed the way I saw things. And I'm really excited about it. I'm looking forward to great things.